Hey family! So, a few weeks back, I traveled to Victoria Falls for work. But don't worry, I took you along with me. From my stay at Murugare Lodge to the conference at Elephant Hills Hotel and a little bit of adventure in between. Enjoy this video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Petty. If you are new, go on and subscribe. Don't forget to like, to comment and share. Here we are on our way to Victoria Falls. We left Harare just after 5 a.m. and we already knew this was going to be a long, tiring journey. Since this was a work trip, well guys, work is work. At this rate, I knew we'd probably reach Victoria Falls around 8 p.m. Hande. Hande. My lunch box. Along the way, we picked up more delegates in Chegutu, Kwekwe and Gweru, all heading to the same conference. We stopped for lunch in Bulawayo at our offices there, then continued the journey to Victoria Falls. Honestly, there wasn't much footage to take, guys. I spent the whole day on the road and we finally reached Victoria Falls around 9 p.m. As soon as we arrived, we headed straight to our resting area to get ready for the first day of the conference. Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Petty and thank you back. Thank you. Don't forget to like, to comment and subscribe. So I am currently in Victoria Falls for work and yeah, excuse me about that. It's been a moment. I think this is the morning. If you are watching this, that means you've seen the traveling part because I'm still at work and I had to accompany delegates who were going by bus. It's another story. It was like one of the longest journey. I think it's the longest journey that I've ever traveled, you know. It was, yeah. I don't know what to say. And I also had to stay at this lodge. I think I shared it in my previous video because I had to accompany guests as well. But I'm loving it and I'm so blessed. There was a thought that I was thinking yesterday about how we should always be grateful to God in everything that we do, you know. I don't want to talk about this a lot, but when you hear the song Makatendeka Masura Ose Makatendeka Jesus, saying you are faithful. It's still in the morning, so my voice is still very deep, and also I have a flu, so yeah, that's why I'm talking like this. But yeah, Makatendeka Jesus, and just to being grateful, you know. Just I remember yesterday when I was traveling, there was a moment I said to myself, God, I'm grateful that I have a job, you know. I'm grateful that I'm doing this, and I don't know. And the song that I was singing, it simply means that every day and every hour you are faithful. That's how you translate it. So that's how I was just thinking. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. And the reason that you find moments like that, that is why God continues to kind of like remembers you as a person, and to want to, to say, what, even as I am giving her, she is still very great. Like, with the life that she is, not to be contented, she's still very grateful. And I think that actually touches God's heart. So yeah, I am grateful to be here and to have a job and to be doing this. Today is Sunday. We should be going to church, but I'll be going to work. I just want to, to do my best. When I step into that hole, as I will be working, I'll be taking you along where I can. But I want to do my best. I want to give my all. I want to be on top of things. And I want God to shine through me. I believe I was born to do events. I love hosting events. And these events at work, they're kind of like, I am the one who is responsible. So yeah. I want God to shine through me, and may the Lord bless me and bless you too, I just feel like praying right now, but I don't know if it's appropriate on camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shut the sound off because I want to have an intimate talk with my God. And yeah, and then you'll be just seeing them. And then, commit today, commit my work and everything into God's hands. So yeah, God bless you. I'm still wearing my nightie and it's a bit chilly, but yeah, I have an aircon though. Fit check, I don't know if you can see. There you go. It's not clear. Here's the fit check, and yeah, we are off to go to the first day of the conference. Not the first day, yesterday was the traveling day, so this is basically the day that we just do the conference. So yeah. Welcome to the first day of the conference. As always, the first day had to run smoothly. We had to start strong, and I'm glad we did. We kicked things off with the opening ceremony, followed by presentation. Here are a few snippets from the event.
These things are happening. These are self-assessing systems where you are making conduct declarations on your own in the comfort of your offices and homes. So you are supposed to maintain records.
You know what it takes. So accountants in Zimbabwe, especially in the education sector, outgrow much on the primary and secondary as well as the higher tertiary, because the examples that I will give will actually talk to the two ministries. So this one, they can significantly strengthen the financial system by
so you might need to take money to buy the raincoats. Otherwise, it's raining, so prepare for that. And also for the ladies, our hair. So prepare for that as well. Might as well take your shower cap because it's raining. And yes, and exactly at 4:30, the buses will be taking you back here to the travels for your dinner. So everyone is going to be having dinner here at Elephant Hills. So, okay, just be happy.
After lunch, we made our way to the mighty Victoria Falls. Guys, just wow, I have no words.
So guys, here we are at the majestic Victoria Falls.
Sorry. Look at this. Look at this, the bathroom. Don't mind this.
You know what? The 3 days at Victoria Falls were well worth it. It just wasn't a time to get away from the office. but you've learned something from it. So take away a few things, get a few nuggets from this conference.
The second day was much more chilled, there was less pressure, and we're finally starting to loosen up. I managed to take more content with my camera this time.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting too much time, we are going to begin. So I would like to introduce our next speaker, and he is going to give another round of applause as he comes up. There should be a cordless mic there as well, should you need one.
Good morning everyone. Allow me to already write on the protocols that was done yesterday for the sake of time, but just also to congratulate SAR on the 25th annual conference, and it's a good thing to see a lot of you have come as you celebrate this very important milestone. Performance contract. We want to make a decision. So let's look at the first one. The decision is, should we pay overtime or should we convert the overtime to leave days? Okay. How many say I'll pay overtime? Don't think too much about it. Just see where your inclination is. Overtime, let's say those who pay overtime. Those who convert to leave days. Okay. The second one is, the decision is, should we increase salaries now by 10% or should we increase the retirement gratuity by 20%? I may not go to increase the salaries now. Are the FD using to make a decision? Okay? If the framework is cash basis of account, and I'm a finance director who is on a performance contract like this case, and I know that surplus matters in my performance contract, and I'm using cash basis reporting, if I go to the first one, what would I do? Yes. On Ipsos, whether you pay cash over time or whether you convert to leave days, it's all in what? An expense. Right. So it depends with the framework that you're using. The second one, increasing salary.
We actually have post-traumatic stress disorder. Then we also have sleep disorders, personality disorders, and the list goes on. So for us to then classify it as a disorder, there are 4 Ds that we use in psychology. The first thing we look at is deviance. Is the behavior deviating from the cultural norms that we know? Okay? The second, so for it to be diagnosed, you might not have the OCD, you might not have the depression, and you would then have to go through a professional to get your diagnosis. All right. I did touch on some of the mental disorders as we were talking. We spoke about depression, anxiety disorders, sleep disorders. There's some who don't sleep. You cannot sleep. That could be a disorder. And then substance abuse. So the substance itself is not the problem. The abuse of the substance becomes the issue. Right. Phobias, we spoke about them, OCD. So when you're in your workplace, let us just talk about things that you need to watch out for, some of the signs that you need to recognize to say someone might be going through some of the things we spoke about. So you will notice that work habits will change. Someone starts to miss deadlines, they procrastinate, you just realize something has changed.
I want to go to my cabasa. I get it. Yeah, I'm going what I eat, thank you so much. Yeah, so I need come on.
Captain.
No, it's a bit.
And meet our co-captain, Constantine. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Our waitress, Redemptrix.
Hello. Hi.
And last but not least, our chef, Joyce.
Hello. Hi.
Ladies outside, that's where we have a special room for ladies on the right. Since ladies are always right. And the gents on the left. So about the river we are cruising on. This is the mighty Zambezi River. It is the fourth longest in Africa after the rivers Nile, Congo, Niger, and Zambezi sitting at number 4. So it rises at a place called the Mwinilunga province. It is a mountainous area called Kalene. So from Kalene, it flows all the way down to the ocean. So from the source to the ocean, it measures approximately 2,700 kilometers. And at the point where we are above the falls. We at the top. The falls are towards the eastern direction. It is about 2 kilometers down the waterfall. So from here we shall be heading down river. And during the course of the tour, by lucky, we may come across gaps. I won't guarantee you any of them because this is more or less of a safari. But we are likely to come across the hippopotamus, crocodiles, by chance elephants, and some beautiful birds in the mist. So it is about 2 kilometers down to the waterfall. And this is the closest we can take you. So going beyond, it will be a one-way trip.
Let's go, Captain. Let's go, Captain. So very easy. That's what's
I'm sad because I didn't manage to do it.
You should respect this man. Not yet. It's a castle.
I don't know what it is. Good thing is
some drums are behind you, some of your sides are just please pick them up. Pick up your drums, pick up your drums. Bounce! 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 So now I'm going to come out and the fifth one. We are playing me one beat in the middle of the drum. And remember, you hate this bounce of this song. Are you guys are ready? Are you ready? And then after 4 counts, go up, go up, and don't forget to breathe. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. I think I say that was a bass note, and now I'm going to teach you where the tone note. The tone note is found on the edge of the drum, the edge of your drum. And for you to play the tone note, you are using the whole of your fingers. And the whole of your fingers are except your thumbs, and these are your thumbs. Now everybody, let's make a triangle on the edge of the drum, thumbs out. We are making a triangle on the edge of the drum, thumbs out. Now one more time, you are playing out. Here we go. Just go hands for yourself. Oh, wonderful. All right. So let me give you the easiest rhythm tonight. It goes like so. Here we go. All right. We are going to play the very rhythm after 4 counts continuously together. And 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This was the last day and we're heading back to Harare. We were all tired and just eager to get home. Just like on the first day, we stopped in Bulawayo for lunch, then continued our journey, dropping off delegates at their bus stop along the way. Overall, this was one of my favorite trips. I really enjoyed the journey, and seeing the mighty Victoria Falls again reminded me just how wonderful God is. No matter how many times I see the falls, I'm always amazed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe, and share. See you on my next video. Bye bye.